Joining us now from Jakarta, Andy, what's the game plan once the search is resumed?
That's right. What they're trying to do now is trying to get the ground team of the search and rescue team to get to where the crash site is. Now, getting there has been a very difficult journey so far because they have to go through a virgin rainforest to get to where this plane is. It crashes just around 13 nautical miles before its destination airport, and it is a very, very thick rainforest that no one has ever gone through. Right now, the latest information that we have from the search and rescue team is that this ground team is around 1.5 kilometers away now. They've been going since first light. They've been going for first light, and they've been going since yesterday. And they are expected to reach there in about 4 or 5 hours. So this is just give you an idea on how difficult the terrain is. 1.5 kilometers in 4 hours, and once they get there, the first thing that they will do is to set up a helipad there to try to clear this rainforest and set up a helipad for the landing for the other air assets of the search and rescue to come in and make it easier for them to identify that this is indeed the plane. But it looks from the aerial picture that they've released that this plane is indeed have the same model with the ATR turboprop plane that crashed onto a mountain just 2 days ago. So this is the game plan, and what they're hoping is that they will have a visual confirmation, a real evidence, and they're going to set up a search and rescue line, and hopefully they can find survivors. Although, looking from the pictures, this is according to the head and search and rescue head, he's saying that it is unlikely that there will be a survivor in this latest incident.
You're talking about the difficulty, enormous difficulty. What can you tell us about the air safety record of the plane?
Well, first of all, Trigana Air, the carrier, is just one of many smaller carriers in Indonesia here. And Trigana Air, like many of the smaller carriers, has not had a very good safety record. Since its inception, it has come into 14 major incidents, with 10 incidents resulting in major hull loss, which means that the body of the plane is completely destroyed. So it certainly doesn't bring up any confidence in flying into these small airlines. But this is a systemic problem for Indonesia because it's not just limited to the smaller carrier. It's going up onto the military transport plane that has crashed just last month in Indonesia, and just last year an Air Asia flight went missing and found a crash on the bottom of the sea on December 2014. So this is certainly a systemic problem for Indonesia because they do not have enough resources to help check and balances the safety of all these planes that are growing exponentially since Indonesia's aviation industry is growing very big, because there's 17,000 islands in Indonesia and 250 million people trying to get to these remote parts, and often ways that these planes are the only way to get there. And this is the big homework for the government, is trying to catch up with the aviation industry to make sure that people will board a safe plane.
Andy Saputra, live for us in Jakarta. Thanks so much for that update.